Tibet, vast landscapes, soaring peaks, a place that feels ancient, but it's more than just a postcard, it's a land of incredible resilience. A culture carved from stone and sky. The air is thin up here, every breath is earned, every view a masterpiece. This isn't a casual vacation spot, it's an immersion, a journey to a different way of seeing, a different way of being. Forget what you think you know. Tibet is complex, it's a tapestry woven with threads of deep spirituality, hardship, and an unbreakable spirit. The people here, they don't just live, they endure, they celebrate, they find joy in the simple things, food, family, faith. Their connection to the land is profound. It shapes everything. From their homes to their hearts, the mountains watch over everything, silent sentinels. They've seen empires rise and fall, they've felt the winds of change, yet they remain, and so do the traditions. Passed down through generations, this journey, our journey, is about peeling back the layers, looking beyond the surface, so buckle up, it's going to be a ride. Let's talk about yak butter tea, pocha. You'll hear that name a lot. It's not just a drink here, it's a lifeline. Imagine the cold, biting, relentless, especially in those high mountain passes. You need fuel, you need warmth, you need something to keep you going when your body is screaming for a break. That's where pocha comes in. It's the central heating system of Tibet, in a cup, and it's an acquired taste, no doubt about it. Forget your Earl Grey, forget your sugary chai lattes, this is different, very different. The first sip can be a shock. It's salty, not sweet, it's rich, almost soupy. Made with tea leaves, yak butter, water and salt, churned vigorously, until it's a creamy, warming concoction. The butter gives you calories, energy, fat, essential for life at this altitude. The salt helps with hydration, it's a practical drink, born out of necessity. Tibetans drink it all day, cup after cup. It's a gesture of hospitality. Walk into any home, any tent. The first thing offered will likely be pocha. To refuse is impolite. Then there's Tsampa. If pocha is the liquid heart, Tsampa is the solid soul. It's roasted barley flour. Sounds simple, right? Deceptively so. This isn't your fancy artisanal 5-grain bread, this is elemental, fundamental. Tsampa is the cornerstone of the Tibetan diet. For centuries it's been the main source of carbohydrates, the energy that built monasteries, the fuel for long treks across the plateau. It's that important, it's incredibly versatile. That's its genius. You can eat it dry, you can mix it with a little bit of that yak butter tea, make a dough, called pie, roll it into balls, eat it with your fingers, no fuss, no complicated recipes, just honest, straightforward food. It's nutty in flavor, slightly smoky from the roasting process, it fills you up, it sticks to your ribs. In a land where resources are scarce, Tsampa is a gift. Barley, it grows where other crops falter. It thrives in the thin air, the short growing seasons, the harsh conditions. It's a testament to the ingenuity of the Tibetan people. Making pocha, proper pocha, is an art. It's a ritual. It's not just dumping ingredients into a pot. There's a rhythm to it. A respect for the process. It starts with the tea, usually a brick tea. Compressed, dark, strong. You break off a piece. Boil it for a long time, hours sometimes, to get a deep, concentrated infusion. This isn't your 5-minute tea bag situation. This is serious tea brewing. The base has to be right. Then comes the butter. Yak butter, not cow's butter. Yak butter has a different flavor, a different texture, more intense, almost cheesy some say. And salt, coarse salt, crucial. This mixture, the strong tea, the melted butter, the salt, is poured into a chandong, a traditional wooden churn, tall, cylindrical. It looks like a piece of ancient equipment because it is. This is how it's been done for generations, and they see no reason to change. The churning. This is where the magic happens, or the hard work depending on your perspective. Up and down, up and down. The plunger forces the tea and butter to emulsify, to become one. It takes effort, it takes time. You can hear the rhythmic sloshing. Section 5, Earth, Water, Fire, the simple magic of Tsampa. Preparing Tsampa is less about cooking, more about assembling. The hard work is already done. The barley has been harvested, washed, roasted, then ground into flour. This isn't raw flour, the roasting is key. It cooks the grain. It gives Tsampa its characteristic nutty, slightly smoky flavor, and it makes it ready to eat. No further cooking required. That's the beauty of it. Simplicity itself, a genius invention for a land of extremes. So, how do you eat it? The most common way involves that ever-present yak butter tea. You pour a little hot tea into your bowl, add a scoop of tsampa, maybe some dried cheese or a pinch of sugar if you're feeling fancy, though traditionally it's savory. Then the important part, the mixing, done with one hand, usually the right hand, fingers curled, gently, skillfully. You rotate the bowl, you incorporate the liquid, you knead. The goal is to form a dough, not too wet, not too dry, something you can shape, called PA, often rolled into small balls, or formed into a larger piece that you can bite into. It takes practice. A beginner will make a mess, flour everywhere, tea slopping over the side, but watch a Tibetan do it. Section 6. Whispers over steaming cups, local voices, you sit down. The air is thin, your head might be pounding a little, they offer you tea, that salty, buttery brew. Drink, says your host, an old woman with eyes that have seen 1,000 winters. Good for altitude, good for strength. She sips hers, no hesitation. We drink this since babies. Without pocha, how can we live? The mountain is hard. Tea makes us strong. Her words are simple, direct, undeniable truth, spoken from experience. I remember a monk, in a monastery perched high on a cliff, dust motes dancing in the shafts of sunlight. He was kneading tsampa, his fingers stained slightly yellow from butter. Tsampa, he said, not looking up, is pure. Barley from our fields, water from the mountain, nothing else. When you eat tsampa, you eat the land. You eat the effort of our people. He offered me a piece. It was warm, comforting, more than just food. It felt like a communion, a young nomad, herding yaks across a vast windswept plain. We shared a fire, and tea, of course. City people, she laughed, her face ruddy from the wind. They have many foods, many choices. We have this. She gestured to the tea, the bag of tsampa. But this is enough. This is what our parents ate. Section 7. From dawn till dusk, a day steeped in tradition. The Tibetan day often begins before the sun, in the chill of the pre-dawn. The first sounds? Perhaps the stirring of livestock, or the distant call of a monastery horn. And soon the smell of pocha being prepared, the rhythmic thud of the churn. It's the fuel that gets the day started. A few cups of hot, salty tea, a ball of tsampa perhaps. Simple, quick, nourishing, enough to face the morning chores, tending animals, working fields, or preparing for a day of prayer. Throughout the day, pocha is a constant companion. Mid-morning break, more tea, a visitor arrives, tea is offered immediately. It's the social lubricant, the pause button in a busy day. Conversations happen over steaming bowls, deals are struck, stories are shared. It's not just about hydration or calories, it's about community, about connection. Even in the most remote nomadic tent, the tea kettle is always on or close to the fire, ready. Tsampa too plays its role, a quick lunch on the go, mixed in a bowl. Section 8, your turn, an invitation to the senses. So you've heard about it, the salty tea, the roasted flour. Sounds exotic, maybe a little strange. Good, that's the point. Travel isn't about finding the familiar in a different zip code, it's about diving in, head first, into the unknown, into tastes and textures that challenge your palate. And maybe, just maybe, change your perspective a little. Tibet offers that. In spades, or more accurately in bowls. Don't just read about it, don't just look at pictures. If you ever get the chance, go. Experience it. Feel the thin air, see the incredible landscapes, hear the chanting of the monks, and taste the food. Sit in a local home, accept that bowl of pocha, watch them knead the tsampa, try it yourself. Get your hands dirty. Literally, it's an act of connection, an act of respect. You might not love it, that's okay. But you will understand something. This isn't about ticking off items on a culinary bucket list. It's about engaging with a culture on its own terms. Section 9, keep exploring, don't just watch, taste. This is just a glimpse, a taste, of what Tibet has to offer. There's so much more, so many stories, so many flavors, so many incredible people. We've barely scratched the surface, but hopefully it's whetted your appetite, made you curious, made you want to know more. That's what these journeys are all about. Opening doors, peeking into other worlds, and realizing how much we all have in common. Even if our tea is wildly different. The world is a big, fascinating, delicious place, full of surprises, full of things that will challenge you and delight you, often at the same time. Don't be a spectator, be a participant, engage, ask questions, listen to the answers, try the weird stuff, get lost, find your way back. That's how you really see a place. That's how you connect, not through a bus window, not through a curated tour, but through real, honest, human interaction. Cheers.